Hi Scorpios, this is going to be your reading from November 16th to the 30th. Happy birthday to those late Scorpios. If this resonates with you, please like, subscribe, share, comment. If it doesn't, check your moon or rising because you could be in that energy as well. Just a reminder, these are general readings, so just take what resonates and leave the rest. Alright, so we're doing kind of what we always do. We're going to start with the Angel Oracle Guide here, move on to Traditional Tarot after that, and then back to Oracle at the end. So, your message this week from your Angel Oracle Guide is to do the work. Your message. If you're not wondering whether to move forward or not, this card is a message from your angels to continue on. You might feel that your current situation requires more time and energy than you're able to give, and there's a good chance that you're feeling disheartened or even drained. It's important to know that everything involved in this situation is pivotal to your growth, expansion, and spiritual connection. This card invites you to switch on the light that you have within. It's time to be a star, to rise up, to get behind the wheel and drive the journey of life. Yes, energy is going to be needed to hustle and push, but every single effort you make will pay off. Right now, you are sending out a signal that will create a wave that can lay the foundation for the rest of your life. Being spiritual isn't easy. It comes with a price, and often the price is time and effort. That is why angels call it light work, because we have to work our light. It isn't spiritually easy. This isn't a spiritual vacation. This is spiritual work, and that does mean that we have to work. Action, effort, surrender, trust are needed for things to come together, and when this card appears, you have an important opportunity to figure out and balance between effort and effortless, to understand that when both these energies need to move through your being. If you want to abandon a project or walk away from a situation, this card is telling you to know that you are needed more than ever. This isn't a time to run away. This is a time to turn up. Turn up. No, just kidding. When you show up, be ready and willing to do the work, and you will move up too. All right. So maybe that was a message that some of you didn't want to hear, Scorpio. Maybe you're just like, I want the message where I could just sit on the couch all week. But saying there's some work to do. So keep turning up. All right. Pull some cards for you here. For Scorpios, please. All right. Let me just feel this energy that I'm feeling, Scorpio. I'm gonna be honest. You might be feeling pretty emotional these 2 weeks. When I was kind of feeling your energy, I definitely felt emotion and felt tears in my eyes a little bit here. Yeah, it does feel like again, like I was saying, I know a lot of people don't want to hear this message, but it does feel like there's this just kind of underbelly of emotion, something that's maybe kind of unspoken, or maybe something that we've kind of been avoiding here emotionally a little bit. Maybe we've been dealing with someone who's a little bit emotionally avoidant as well. We do have the Fool card kind of in the reverse, and when the Fool card is in the reverse, it means can mean kind of fear of a new beginning here, fear of a new start, fearing that things won't change, that a new beginning kind of won't come here for you as well. Whatever this kind of blockage of feeling maybe free or feeling like ready for something new here is causing us a lot of pain or sadness. And it's kind of like this energy of not really having freedom, or not really feeling like you are kind of free in a way. We have the 5 cups here, and we have the person right looking at the 3 cups that have fallen here, and it's great, causing them a great bit of sadness and pain, but they don't really kind of see that there is still 2 cups still standing. So anytime in that kind of moment of sadness, in this kind of moment of look at all the things that are wrong or not going right for us, we still should kind of look at the counter side and be like, oh, at least we have this still kind of standing for us here. Because it feels like, I don't know why, but I'm feeling this kind of restriction in a way. Maybe it's emotional restriction or feeling like restricted from this kind of Fool card in the reverse, this kind of new beginning, this new kind of cycle, this kind of chance of freedom or something new. So maybe something is kind of blocking that for you at this time. But we do have the King of Cups in the reverse, and King of Cups could represent you, Scorpio, since you are a water sign here as well. When it's the reverse, it's saying we're not kind of feeling like we're in control of our emotion right now. So maybe you're kind of feeling like these really highs, ups and downs of our emotion, or you're feeling like you're trying to suppress a lot of emotion right now. Maybe things are emotionally a lot for you here too. We have the Three of Cups in the reverse here as well, which is kind of saying there's maybe some kind of tension or something maybe in our social circles right now, having a little bit of trouble, things disbanding, maybe us moving on, maybe separations of friends, separations from people that we are kind of working with here as well. But the Page of Swords is in reverse, is kind of telling me there's something that's not being spoken right now. There's something that's a conversation that needs to be had that we're not really doing, or we're holding back from here. Maybe this is a friend or a situation that kind of hurt you here, that you're kind of are trying to avoid instead of try to have that conversation or talk to someone about it. Yeah, it feels like do the work right now. It feels like I don't know why in this reading, just kind of the cups and the message that kind of came out in the top here, it feels like they want you to have this conversation in a way, to bring up how you're feeling kind of emotionally here, to open up about that. With the Page of Pentacles in the reverse, which is like energy of something not growing the way that we want it to. The Page of Pentacles is all about planting a seed, planting an idea, and watering it and nurturing it and seeing it and waiting for it to grow. And when the Page of Pentacles in the reverse, it's like this idea that it didn't really grow the way that we wanted it to. And I feel like that's maybe what this kind of sadness is here, what this sadness is kind of stemming from. It's because something didn't really work out the way that we hoped for or we expected it to. It might be something involved with the world here, because we do have the world card, so it could be world issues that are happening right now. For some of you, this could be travel, or again, maybe you were planning for something or a job that was required around the world. The world can also represent kind of end of a cycle here, so maybe there was something again that you thought was going to be kind of an end for you, a new beginning for you, but it kind of really wasn't. Yeah, I get it has kind of association with the world, or kind of what's going on in the world right now, or how we're kind of maybe seeing the world, or what we kind of hope for in the world. Interesting. The Empress card is here in the reverse, and the Empress card in reverse is talking about kind of low vibrational energy, not really feeling abundant, not really feeling like things, good things are coming towards you, not really feeling in your femininity or in your feminine power here as well, because the Empress represents kind of that feminine power. It can represent motherhood, can represent birth here as well, so this could sometimes represent pregnancy problems or things like that. Here, I'm just gonna say it because it's something that came up that I'm feeling. And again, this is obviously not going to pertain to everyone, but I do kind of have a little bit of miscarriage energy here as well. So there might have been a new beginning that you're really hoping for that didn't really come through the way you wanted it to. I'm just saying that if that pertains to you, that will pertain to you. If it's not for you. Okay, but we do have the Three of Wands here, and the Three of Wands represents knowing something is on the way for you, knowing something else is coming in for you here. So whatever it is that the sadness that we are kind of dealing with right now, that we might be kind of neglecting, or conversation that we're kind of neglecting, we know that there's going to be something else on the way and better for us here. Ten of Pentacles, yeah. I mean, you got the Ten of Pentacles right after the Three of Wands. The things that you hope for, the things that you want here, this Ten of Pentacles, this kind of represents everything. It represents stability, our wishes being fulfilled, money-wise being happy. Feels like all of this is on the way for you. So for me, it's kind of just like, yes, we are in the space of sadness, and yeah, we need to honor that. We need to allow that here, Scorpio, allow that space to kind of feel what we are feeling here. But just know there is kind of hope. There is kind of things that we want are still coming towards us here, or on the way. The Three of Wands, as you can see, they can't see it yet. They can't see it, but they just know. They know that the ship is coming in here, even though they can't kind of see it on the horizon. They just have this kind of gut feeling. So it feels like that if you're like being like, wow, I'm not where I'm at, where I want in life right now, or I was supposed to hit this goal and I didn't hit it. Just know it's still on the way for you, and it feels like it's on the way for you here as well. And so keep kind of pushing towards that. And I think that's where this kind of do the work kind of card comes in as well, because it's just like, don't give up on it now, just kind of keep pushing here. And I know it kind of feels like a lot, like heavily emotional right now, but they're just telling you to trust a little bit more here. Trust the universe. Trust that you are on the right path. If you believe it, if you put that in your kind of foresight here, if you're just like, no, I know I'm on my kind of right path, and I know the decisions that I will make will lead me to that Ten of Pentacles, and be kind of like unwavering about it. Be like, anytime a negative thought comes in that's like, I'm not on the right path, I'm not doing the right things, being like, no, I am. Things that need to come towards me will come towards me because I'm on this path. It's kind of moving this Empress card into kind of the upright, right? Into that kind of positive energy here. To that abundant energy. Yeah, even though things might be feeling a little heavy in the beginning of these 2 weeks emotionally, I feel like by the end, you're going to have this kind of new sense of kind of emotional freedom, or this kind of new emotional beginning here. It's something that wants to be initiated by your intuition. So your gut is kind of maybe wanting you to have this fresh start emotionally, or this new beginning for yourself emotionally here as well. Maybe your gut's telling you, hey, it's time to move on from something. But there is just going to be this kind of new emotional renewal. Ace of Cups sometimes can represent a new relationship here as well. But again, it feels like there is going to be this, I don't know why I'm feeling this, but it feels like this kind of, and I just got ringing in my ear, but it feels like this new relationship, almost with your intuition, or almost with yourself, trusting yourself a little bit more, trusting yourself, that connecting to yourself a little bit more, to know that you'll kind of be led in the right direction here. Does feel like you're going to be carrying a lot of thoughts at this time, overthinking. So do what you can to connect more to your intuition. We have the Ten of Wands, and it's coming out kind of sideways here, which means it can go either way. The upright for the Ten of Wands is just saying, things might feel a lot like right now, might feel like an upward battle. We're carrying a lot. We have a lot of things to work out. We have lots to do, juggling a lot of things at one time. But we are kind of pushing on and pushing through. And then in the reverse here, it says it's just kind of, work exhaustion, overworking ourselves, things becoming unbearable, or energy just kind of lacking here. So it's like, yes, there might be a lot of things on our plate right now, but we might be doing some kind of structuring, or maybe if we're thinking a lot or overthinking, because we do have this kind of Eight of Swords here as well, where we're kind of trapped in our own mind. We're going to kind of spin it and be like, you know what, I can push myself through this. I'm strong enough to do that. Yes, things feel heavy right now. There's a lot I have to do, or feels like I have to do, a lot of responsibility, but I'm going to push through it, and I'm going to do it because I'm strong. And this is kind of, again, going back to that do the work energy. It's like, I'm capable of this. I can do this, you know. And I think that's what I have to kind of remind myself too. And I kind of really relate to this. There's Scorpio, is like, when things become a lot, I'm like, it's unbearable. I can't do this, you know. But I've done it before, you know. I've had this much on my plate before. I've, you know, I've had more stuff to do before, and I've done it here. So half of the battle is just kind of getting out of your own way and getting out of your own head. And it's like, yes, I realize that as a lot is happening right now. I have a lot to kind of handle and do, but I will get it done one step at a time, and we'll push it through. And that's what it kind of feels like right now. They really don't want you to kind of move into the energy of letting your mind kind of take over and being like, you know, telling yourself you can't do something. They want you to kind of keep pushing forward here. Because we have the Star card in reverse, it's like energy of losing hope on something. Here, losing hope on maybe something that we wanted, or a dream here for ourselves. Again, like I said before, they're saying don't lose hope here. Because there is this kind of new beginning. I have the Ace of Cups and I have the Ace of Swords coming out here. Maybe for some of you that you might be dealing with an Aquarius as well, who you might be kind of feuding with, or maybe, again, I don't know why, but there's just this energy around this kind of Aquarius who maybe cut off communication, or maybe is speaking to you in a way that's maybe cold or kind of not direct here. But there's going to be this aha moment or realization here for yourself with this kind of Ace of Swords. It's kind of a clear thinking. Maybe this person will get a little bit clearer as well. They'll be like, oh, I was just, you know, acting this way because I was feeling this. But you're going to, whatever it is, I think there's something that's going to be kind of cleared up for you. If this is you in this situation, if you are this kind of Queen of Swords energy, Scorpio, it feels like this overthinking that we were doing, this kind of energy of, you know, things will only go bad, things aren't going right here, will kind of clear up, and we'll get a lot more clear-headed, and some of that negative energy in our thoughts will be cleared. Interesting, Scorpio. There's the Six of Cups, there's the Lovers in the reverse, there's Judgment in reverse, and there's the Ace of Pentacles. There might be a person from the past, maybe a person that we've kind of disconnected from here, that we realize we kind of made an error in judgment about them or their character, and kind of some, in some way, maybe you kind of felt like, again, you just naturally separated away from this person, and they're kind of coming back from the past. But the Judgment card in reverse said there was an error in judgment about this person. And what's interesting to follow is this kind of Ace of Pentacles, which means this kind of new financial beginning, and maybe a job offer here as well. So maybe there's just this energy of someone that you thought you disconnected with in the past coming back and being like, hey, yeah, I kind of actually want to offer you this job. And you're like, whoa, I actually didn't expect that from you. You know, I kind of made the wrong judgment about you. Here, Scorpio. Again, if this is someone who treated you extremely badly, probably not making an error in judgment about the person, but it does feel like there is this kind of new financial offer from someone in the past where you're like, oh, maybe I kind of treated you a little bit poorly, or you're like, you know, maybe I made the wrong judgment about your character, because you kind of see, you know, maybe the person that they are here, which is really interesting. All right, let me pull you some oracle cards to finish off the reading here. That's that money coming in at the end. Again, money's coming in, so it's just funny that this money is coming in kind of, I just don't know why I got like the image of like a dog's tail between its legs. It's like, oops, sorry, like I'm sorry I kind of made this wrong judgment about you. Thanks for this cash value, kind of. I don't know what it is, but you're just like, oh. I just kind of get that kind of moment of being like, oh, yeah, maybe I was wrong. Door to value. New beginnings in finance and career. This is the Ace of Pentacles energy. This is, again, like I was saying, the Ten of Pentacles energy coming out. This is the Three of Wands energy here. This card shows a door with a golden coin on it, opening to a place that's filled with light and bright potential. Money, coins, and jewels fly towards you through the open door, revealing a golden city behind. All of this points to the potential for an exciting new beginnings or expansion where work and money are concerned. Perhaps a new opportunity is totally unexpected, or perhaps it's something that you've been working towards for quite a while now. Either way, keep your eyes open for this new beginning to appear in your life, and know that anything you value may be open to you now. So remain conscious, creative, and get ready to step through the door. We also have star bathing. All right. Let me just get to the right page here. Light body, crystal grid, transmission, activation. The stars are constantly showering onto the crystalline grid of Earth. When things are in balance, the planet also sends information back to the stars. Many starseeds have come to Earth at this time to help shift the planets vibrationally, to activate the ancient codes of wisdom in humanity that humanity has forgotten, and all the information is stored in the crystalline grid. If you pull this card, you are being called to begin working with the stars and the crystalline grid of Earth. When people believe that the crystalline grid of Earth anchors divine cosmic frequencies onto the planet, you may be guided to journey to particular places on Earth or to unlock these cosmic codes with your presence. You also may be interested in a practice called star bathing. This card commonly arises because you're here to connect with the crystalline grid of Earth, either in your hometown or by traveling to other places without quite knowing why. Can also mean that your light body, the energy body in its highest form, is being activated. If this resonates, take things extra slow in order to integrate the change of this vibration. All right, Scorpio, that was your first month reading. End of the month reading. I hope that helped.